So, good day, everybody. How are you doing? So sorry for that. It has been a long time that I posted the video last. I'm so sorry. It's just because of, let me say, my gadget and all. So today, let's move on quickly to what we have. So today we are creating a web page, like a landing page. Let's say just a small web page using HTML and CSS. Now we are going to write the HTML code today. Now, then I'm going to drop the CSS code and tutorial after today, because we have not yet entered into CSS. Let's do it step by step. I'm heading over into my SPC key editor. Well, that's basically the app we have been using. Also, I'm starting over from beginning so that it's not going to be as if I'm rushing or stuff like that. So this is the snake game that is there before. So I just want to create new project. My project name is first web page. Then you see that they have already updated the app, and there's no additional. Before, we have HTML, CSS and main.js that connect everything together automatically, but now they already changed it. So let's create new project. After creating new project, just tap here, then create new file. Just call it index.html, then press OK. You see that automatically everything is here. Our title, my first web page. Now linking my CSS, let me link my CSS, then link type on CSS directly, then we have style CSS and all. You understand? Sorry. So now, as the body of the HTML, let's create the landing page first. Like, what we mean by the landing page, like greetings and all, because all your web page must contain greeting. No matter what, you must greet the people that want to enter your website. That's the normal rule. Then let's create an header. It will be header. Then inside the header, then we have div. We can write our div like this, but me, I prefer writing it in a very short way. Just type dot, the name that I want that div element to be. I want that different element. Div is just like dividing elements into sections. The class I want to give, the name I want to give that section is welcome. Let me say dot well. This one do not have. It is only available on VS Code, so we don't have any option that to type div. Not this. That's for div that uses ID. So let's type it again. Then div. I'm coming to the second div. Yeah, you see that automatically it has class. If it was VS Code, I just type dot what I want to be inside this class, but this one is not. Let's just write well. Then let it be h1. H1 welcome to. Then our website name should be it should be h2. And make it h2 or anything you want it to be. Amplitude tech. You get. Now let's import one image as an example today. This phone cooler is not cooling. I'm just looking for maybe a logo that I can use kind of. Okay, I think I found this. Let's use this one. Let's rename it to logo. Then that's all. Maybe after that, welcome to the Amplic. You want to display our logo. Then you have img. Then your logo. Then you name it as logo here. So for us to be able to style everything very well and very neat, we have to give every difference and every tags their own class, so that it's gonna be easy for us. So this one I want to change it to head, but because we have header button, we have header tag before, so it's not necessary for me to name it head or header, because the header has comprised everything that is inside the tags together. But let me give it welcome, then here, if you want to class your element, your class should be in the first tag. The second tag normally has this slash, this dash, but first tag you not have. It should be in that your tag. Just write class. That's it. Then let me call this one greet. Then class, let me call it brand, like brand name and all, brand. Then this one, which is logo has only one tag though. Let me just class it logo. Okay, so that's for the header. Let's preview what we have. Let's see. So this is, we did not style it yet. That's the reason why this one is like this. It is as this big. If we have styled it already, it's not going to be at this big. You understand? Now I want to add another tag to that place, which is mark you. Then about the behavior, I want it to be scrolling. Direction to be left. Then type my message here. Where developers are built. This is it. Then you see, so that's that about that. So moving on, let's go to the second. Let's go to the body of the. Okay, let's go to main. they already divide it. So if it is VS Code, it should have been easy. But for me not to disfigure all the codes we have here, let me just use another section. Then section with ID. I can class the section, I can give the section ID, the class will be main. No, let me give it page. You can call it page, you can call it anything we want. So then here, let me just say explore our services using H2. Explore our services then here we have then li, like we want to list. So we have, before we list, let's create a different element for it, for what we want to list, so that everything is not going to kind of disfigure. Service, take note of the name you use to name all your class elements, so that it's not going to disfigure. Now moving on, let's check what we have there. Then list element, graphics design. Then second one, which is list element again, web developer. Then coding, media production, so that's okay for now. So now another section, let's call this one footer, like foot. There's no footer in this tag, we can only find it inside VS Code. So let's just use another section. What's going on here? The society is confused. Okay, section, and the class should be footer. So it's just like all those all rights reserved. Amplitude tag add copyright 2026. Now let's see. You see now, so you can see that there's an error because our list is not showing. This is why we did not input UL before that. You see now, we did not put UL before that that LI. So that's why every single thing in code they have their own work and they have their importance. So you get, so make sure you not do any mistake. Make sure you not do any mistake. But with this one, I'm going to leave it like that, because there are ways I'm going to style it and it's going to make sense. So keep practicing with this one. I'll drop the completion with the next video. But let me finish this one with contact. So let's just use section, another section. You cannot create a website and people will not be able to contact you, kind of. Then you can say contact us on. If you want to write, if you want it to be, you want them to send message, let's just say mail to, no, there's no mail to come. This is not completed. Well, let's use another one. Then we have a message us on. Let me just break that one. Let me break it here. BR message us on WhatsApp. Then we have a tag. wa.me slash +234 33480 354 3302. That's gonna serve as my WhatsApp image. So as we move on, we are going to learn about icons and all. So messages on WhatsApp. So if you press this one, you see it's actually taking you to WhatsApp. So that's it. So I'm going to send another video starting with CSS to the level of how we're going to start this, to style this one, and it's going to give us a professional result. Thank you very much. God bless you. We'll meet in our next video.